I didn't.
What? You didn't start the stream,
No!
did you?
Alright, well.
I literally just got in the room too, so I wouldn't have noticed till like maybe like a minute from now.
Okay, this time. Doing an all artifact run so I can unlock some random items. This works. Oh. Do. Oh, wait. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. And now for deafening silence. Oh, that was a waste of time.
Are you playing on one soon?
Well, yeah, that's what I have to do. So I can unlock that one thing that I already have.
Yeah.
I don't know why the game makes you think like you have actual items to unlock when really you don't.
Because it's nice.
As long as I have Eviscerate, I cannot lose. Haha!
You say that, but
It's harder to lose. How's that?
You say that, but
Alright, well, let's try not to die, am I right? Oh, dude.
you say that,
What happened to me?
Exactly. You didn't know
Alright, that.
until it actually happened.
Mulligan. Let's try that again. This time with, you know, less failure and such.
Maybe next time.
Don't
Charles.
start. I want you to do this then. Dude, feel my pain.
I've done this with you multiple times.
And you never won. Did you?
But you never won either, so...
I don't care if I win. It's all
Oh, we could have done a Pokemon stream, I just realized...
all that matters is that you lose. Also, what were you trying to say?
We could have done a Pokemon stream.
Yes, we could have. I don't know why you never brought it up.
Yeah, I forgot till now. So, you want to do half Rescue, half Pokemon?
Nah, it's one or the other. I can just at some point stop this, if you would like. But that won't be for a while. And you'll be asleep because someone needs to go to bed at some point.
So, what you're saying is...
Wow.
You're willing to do a Pokemon stream tonight, but it'll be later tonight.
Pretty much.
Alright. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, really.
Neither do I. Oh, I fell.
But yeah, we're gonna do a Pokemon stream. It's gonna be a very late night one.
Dude.
And if I have to, I'll just go to sleep now and wake up in like an hour later.
Why?
Plus, my eyes are kind of messing with me. Like, I feel like there's something in my eye, but then there isn't.
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes. I hate it especially when it does that and it's like twitching. Because then it just feels worse.
Nah, I just have my eyes closed at this point, so then, like, you know, wouldn't bother me.
Okay, we're good. What's the worst that could happen? No way we're gonna lose this run. 3 runs in a row? Pfft, pshaw. I can feel it in my busy bones.
Your busy gums?
Bones. No way I'll lose.
So,
Plus, if I lose again, I'm turning off Distortion, because I hate that artifact. It is the worst artifact in this game.
all artifacts run.
Bite me.
You should put that in the title, Risk of Rain, all artifacts run.
But,
Or run.
but,
Because then it'll bring more people, you know?
here's the thing. Not only do I not think there's really anyone around looking for Risk of Rain, that and if they were, they found who they were looking for, but I'm not going to be doing an all-artifact run all the gosh darn time, because I hate using all artifacts with this class. It's horrible.
You never skills that way. More skills.
You know how the game is when they lock Eviscerate? It's basically over for you.
I know that, but I'm not the one playing.
Yeah, of course you're not. You're watching. It's gonna be another hour and 20 minutes of me just sucking at this game. I can feel it. Alright.
I mean,
I've been playing as the miner as of late, just so I can get better at his class, see what the appeal is.
He's so fun, right?
No, I hate him with a passion. I'll never play with him with distortion on.
Why?
Because as soon as they lock any of my skills, it's all over. And I mean any of my good skills.
You have... all your skills are good skills, though.
They're not. They really are.
You're just pure.
3 of the 4 of them are actually good. Yay, we're here! Boop. What's the worst that could happen?
Is that really a good item, though?
Yeah, heal every time I kill.
Yeah, but what the likely chance of that?
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
What are the likely chances?
Yep! Yep, 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 yep!
Risk a rain, all pacifist run, do it.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Excuse me, fellas.
You just need a partner.
No, no.
Oh, so you finally learned the value of other skills other than obliteration.
What are you? Oh, come on! I didn't even want this. If this is ever used...
You know I can still keep healing, right?
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Suck on that.
Right, I'm with that, but I level 1. It's impossible. Why would you need another healing item?
So, I didn't mean to pick that up if you're trying to judge me on my decisions. And if you are, shut up.
Well, look, I'm here to judge you on your dummy.
You're here to be an ass, is what you're saying.
No. Yes, maybe.
Stop living. There we go. I missed. I missed! And I didn't miss. Okay. Now that things aren't exploding in my face, I'll leave you to live. Until I come back and murder you. In which case then... Hey!
Alright, Charles, here's the question. Have you ever disliked someone before?
Have I ever disliked someone?
Mm-hmm.
My brain works thusly. I don't dislike, I'll either like you or I hate you, so no.
So, have you ever hated someone?
Yeah, that list is actually small. I know, surprising.
Alright, let's say there's a girl you hate, right?
There is.
What if she confessed her love
She's
to
significantly older than me and not even close to my type. Now, if you want to change the scenario where that's not the case, I hate her.
you? Yeah, so let's say you just hate a girl that, like, your age and stuff like that. For, I don't know, come up with a reason on your own.
Why I hate her?
If she confessed her love to you, yeah.
Okay.
If she confessed her love to you, would you, like, change how you view her or not?
That depends. What caused it takes a bit to make me hate a person, so, and I mean genuinely hate a person. So, what's her deal? Oh god, I'm gonna get shot, aren't I?
Let's say, like, she betrayed you or something.
In
like,
what,
for
in what
example,
regard?
she said she wasn't going to leave you. Why do I feel like this?
No, why that?
So let's say she's gonna.
We...
Okay, let's say you're like sick at a hospital, right? And she said she'll never leave your side, right?
Okay.
You see her again until like 18 years later or something like that.
That wouldn't make me hate her.
Alright, what would make you hate a person?
I told you, it takes a lot.
I mean, it's the same for me, so...
18 years of pure hell is the only thing that really made me hate a person. Genuinely. And then it just became easier at that point. I'm standing on nothing. It's pretty cool. Don't you shoot me! If you shoot me, I won't forgive you!
How about this? This cliche story where she bullied you for the past 18 years, right? What if she bullied you for the past 18 years? Then she would say that was me saying I love you.
I have a pretty good tell of when a person's actually trying to be mean to me. And if that were the case, then I'd be able to notice the undertones. So, wouldn't work. Told you it takes a lot. This is hard for you, I know.
What if she killed your slime?
Marvin, Maven, and Mavis?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, you did know their names. As hurt as I'd be, wouldn't hate her for it. I'd just be disappointed.
Okay. What if she let all your cats out of the house?
Wouldn't hate her for it. My sister already beat her to the punch.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is it from the one thing you told, the one story you told me about, or she actually let Bagel?
Yeah, she let my first cat out the house. Let me change the graphic settings because it is getting terrible.
I thought you meant like she did it again, and it was Bagel Gina.
The third one doesn't
Bagel
have a name,
Gina.
basically, so you're fine.
Okay.
No! If you kill me, I'll come back stronger and all that crap.
You say that, but you're not a Sam.
No, think Star Wars for once. God, freaking weeb.
I don't like Star Wars.
Shut your mouth. You love it.
Look. At the D23, Star Wars got like the less hype behind it, and their like interview was like the worst in my opinion.
Eep. Why?
Like the girl was all hyped up, but when they start asking her like genuine questions, she's just like, I don't know how to answer this, so I'm gonna do a bullshit. I'm gonna do what Jose did in Discrete Map that one time. And let me tell you, I am now prepared whenever I have to give a speech in class now because of that one time. It was really bad. The teachers like talked to me about it afterward, and I had to stay not after school, but I had to get there before schools, take lessons just to raise my grade, because don't talk about math with a math teacher that actually know math. Like, that's the dumbest. I think that's
This conversation strayed from its original point.
Yes, it have. So
At first it was trying to get me to hate some hypothetical lady that sounds awfully nice. You haven't told me anything about her, though.
okay, let's say she's like your type, I guess.
If she were, then she'd be hard to hate.
But she's mean to you because she likes you.
I feel like if a person's mean to you because they like you, you can typically pick up on that sort of thing. Because there's something about the way that they do it. Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, I tease people I like, so...
So... Game, don't freeze on me. That's not... Oh, come on! Excuse me.
What was her?
So, here's a truthful story. There's this girl I used to dislike a lot, for no particular reason. But, her and I, we get into, like, debates, verbal arguments, and such, all the gosh darn time. For no reason, and typically about the stupidest of things. Her and her friend and I. So, like... No! So, basically... Ah, come on. There's poison for me in this game? Since when? So, basically... Alright, I'll take that. I'm gonna actually restart the game, because it's getting laggy. But, basically, what happened was... Let me actually think about the story. So, basically, we stop talking, but we meet up again, like... year after the school closes. No, wait, it wasn't even a year, technically. I was in 8th grade, she was in 8th grade. We went to the same science camp. And it's like, oh my god, it's you. See, that was the point in which case I stopped hating her, and it's like, weird, I thought you hated me, or you'd never talk to me again. We, in fact, had this whole back and forth throughout the entire year. And, where it's like, oh, really? I thought you didn't like me. Why were you talking to me? You said you'd go through the whole year without talking to me. And, yeah, it was a strange sort of dislike, but we really didn't dislike each other. Wow, that was weird. You roboted super hard.
Me?
Yeah, you. Bet you I did too.
That's because my computer is heating up, actually.
No, if you strike me down, I won't be happy. Ah, crap. Did it. Nailed it. Alright, who's next? Who wants a taste? Who wants a taste? Oh, they want a taste. They want a taste. Please go away. I hit left trigger, game. Alright, alright, alright. I've had it. I've had it.
You died. Are you gonna take off like a artifact now? Because I'd rather you didn't, because it's fun watching you do stuff. All artifacts run, honestly.
You just like my suffering a little too much, you sadomasochist.
Hey. I don't even think I'm a masochist anymore. Personally.
I could upload 15 minutes.
I think I'm more of a sadist.
I could upload this as a 15-minute blooper reel of me sucking at this game. Just because the lag hurts me so much, I might not actually continue. And I'm okay with that. It'll be another Dokapon, essentially, just bloopers.
Hey, so have I ever told you about my younger love stories of my olden days?
You're not that old. But sure, you can tell me about them now. Make this a whole love stream.
Okay.
Why didn't we save this for Valentine's Day? Why couldn't I started streaming that?
Because if this was Valentine's Day, I would be cursing a lot more. I'm not gonna lie to you, Charles. You either have to not let me be in the call whatsoever, I'd be cursing a lot more.
Then you disappoint me.
Look. Valentine's Day is for... Look, I'm not gonna even start cursing.
Well, first of all, it's Singles Awareness Day. Get it right.
Look. I'm gonna just talk about my story from when I was a child.
Sure, knock yourself out.
So let me tell you about this. I keep thinking about the 3rd grade this way. So, 3rd grade, right?
Uh-huh.
I liked the girl, right?
Oh my.
Yeah. So, I actually met that girl the same year, 3rd grade. I liked her.
Don't break.
Yeah. But there also another girl. I'm pretty sure I told you about this. I might have told you.
Yeah.
There was another girl in class, right? Barely ever talked to her and stuff like that. We sat next to each other, right? Sat next to each other. Right?
Uh-huh.
So one day, she whispering to me about like the questions on the board, right? Because I basically like I was a smart kid. Yes, I was basically a smart kid.
Nerd. But go on.
So I'm telling her, oh, and I'm whispering in her back while looking at the board. Yeah, this, and she's like, I like you, and I'm like, I just like stay silent and just keep writing, and it's like, did you hear me? And then I feel like this was probably the dumbest mistake I ever should have done. I said, uh-huh, and I didn't say anything else there for the rest of the day or the year. So, where this all comes back. We switched seats, right? She actually sat behind me, and the girl I like sat in front of me. So, what I decided, I hope the story is making you feel better because of what just happened, because that planet just killed you.
Stop rubbing it in.
So, what happened was, I decided, hey, to the girl in front of me, do you like me? And then she's like, no. And I'm like, I mean, as a friend, because we're friends, because I actually did talk to her, to like her and stuff. And she said, oh yeah, sure. And I was just like, okay. I dropped my pencil, right? Like, behind me. And I already told you this girl, like, I pretty much rejected, sadly. When I dropped my pencil and I asked her to pick it up, she was so angry, like, no, pick it up yourself and all this other stuff. Like,
I brought that one on myself.
She was obviously angry at me, and I understand why. Like, I understand why. If someone did that to me, I would be like, yo, don't talk to me, piece of shit.
Alright.
Ship.
Dangle dang, man.
I said ship. So it's cool. I saved it last second.
PG-13.
Yeah. That was one of my love stories, and I I was a terror. I was a kid. Let's be honest, I was a kid. I didn't know what liking and loving someone actually meant. But yeah. I liked her probably because she was one only who messed with me.
So, boy, do I have a story that'll sound awfully similar to yours then. So,
Okay.
my school was closing down. I have a lot of love stories, surprisingly. Don't grow old for show. So, my school was closing down. Oh, the horror of it all. Ow. And, this girl, she's like, she talks to me for the sake of not using a person's name without their permission in telling a story on the interwebs. I will not use her name. And,
I mean, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't. Keep going.
She said she liked me, and it's like, oh, this hasn't come up in a while, and I genuinely know you. I've got to stop telling stories and playing this game when it's boss time. Oh my god. And I, did this. I just slammed my head on the desk.
Consider lowering the difficulty.
Stop talking.
Okay, continue.
Oh, come on! I basically then, put my head on the desk and it's like, no way. I thought I just heard that you liked me. Because we didn't exactly, at least from my perspective, get along per se. Or at least I never thought something special of her during school. Oh, I'm gonna get got, aren't I? And, I said, no way. I thought she just said she liked me, and I said it in the most sarcastic way. She got so mad at me! It's like, fine, Charles Taylor. I don't like you. It's like, no, wait, I'm sorry. It's usually that girls mean the opposite of what they say. Then she said, fine, I hate you. But the way she said it tipped me off. It's like, she actually means it, doesn't she? So it's like,
Man.
I look back on that and it's like, man, I screwed up, didn't I?
What kind of kids were we?
I'm sorry that we had some form of innocence. Oh! Oh, that startled me. Ow.
Alright, so,
Got any more love stories?
I don't really have any,
Dude,
I don't really I guess I can say this one. I'm pretty embarrassed about it myself, though. So, at an even younger age than I was, so this was like when I was like 6, 7-ish. My older brother, right?
Yeah.
This is when I actually still used to go over to my other grandmother's house a lot and during the weekend. He had a girlfriend, right?
Right.
For some reason, after like sitting down with her and playing one game with her, showing off my master skills, I died a lot. I'm just like, we're totally dating.
Aww. That's so cute.
You sound like Ariana right now, I swear. So, one time we're like in a circle, right?
Yeah.
Me and my older brother and this other guy. We're not about the same age, but like the other guy was about like the same age as me. Maybe we're like 1 year older. And we're all talking about all the girls we like. Well, the girls we like because apparently we talk about that stuff. I didn't really want to save mines, but then when I did, he said, "You don't have my girlfriend, right?" I'm like, "No, that's my girlfriend." And yeah.
Aw.
It just went to it, and so yeah. So that was pretty embarrassing for me. Ironically, like a few years later, I met her at fourth grade again.
Yeah.
Fourth grade again.
Yeah.
My sister, because I think my brother told her this. My sister's like, "Hey, look, this is the girl you like when you were a kid." I'm just like, shut up. And I'm saying this in my mind. And yeah. And then this is the last thing that girl said to me, just to let you know.
What?
She came up to me and like, I can twerk for you.
Oh my god.
Before I left. Yeah. She said that to a freaking fourth grader and she's like 5 years older than me. I'm just like, What is going on? So yeah, that was a thing.
So, alright. I'm starting... You gotta help me think of a name for this little blooper stream, because I'm not gonna keep going for much longer. Frames are dipping pretty harshly sometimes. Alright, so, let me think. What's another one that might be like yours? Because, God, have I got, like, a lot. Girls really like me.
Valentine's Day in July. Call it that. Risk of Rain, Valentine's Day in July.
Oh, dude, that is great. You're good at names. Alright, so, another love story from yours truly. Let's see. Hang on. There we go. Balls. So, there... Uh-oh. There was this girl I used to... I might have told you this story. But there was this girl where people thought we were, that I liked her. And it's like, I liked her a bit too. Ow. And, I was I don't know what it was, but I just always felt the need to speak to her. So, I would talk exclusively to her, and back when I was a kid, I wasn't exactly the nicest person. So I was typically rather neutral, borderline rude to other people, except for my one friend. And, I was always nice to her. Basically, I think she caught on a lot earlier than I realized that I might have had a thing for her, because when I got older and actually made friends, we were talking on the phone, and he's like, yeah, she's just waiting for you to tell her that you liked her. And I look back on it, it's like, man, I screwed up another time. Gosh darn younger me.
Wow. Man,
dude,
I guess
we are...
This is not really a... Well, this isn't really a story, I guess.
We are good with the ladies.
But this is like... This was like probably one of the things I feel like love is like messed up in some... Girls are like scary kind of situations.
Yeah, they are.
So, great, right? I like this girl. They caught, basically, certain people caught down the things really fast. And this is where I feel like I'm better at hiding things. So girls come up, her friends, basically, and with her. She said, you like her, don't you? I'm like, no. With a straight face, I'm like, no. Why would you even ask that? And I was like in my mind, how do they know? And they're just like, they let it go. They walk up to this other guy who become friends with me later, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, you like her, don't you? And then he starts bawling his eyes out. Because he's just like, how did you find out? How could this happen? And stuff like that. And everybody is trying to comfort him because he didn't want to say it and stuff. And I'm just like staring, just like, what did they do? Because I heard about like they just basically actually like her later on. And I'm just like, what did they do to him to make him cry? And I'm just like, I probably don't like her anymore and stuff. And so yeah.
So, oh man, can't make that jump. So, oh, is that it?
Yeah, it wasn't really a story, but if you wanted to know though, later I would later consider her my rival because she was the smartest kid in school, and basically I was the second smartest kid in school, and I became the smartest kid in school after she left, and I was just like, huh, I don't feel satisfied. Ironically, another relationship like that happened with this other girl I knew. And so, yeah. She thought of me as a rival, and I was just like, whatever. Kind of like how the other girl that I liked, thought I would, like, she didn't really care about me that much. And I thought of her as a rival. Yeah.
Alright, well, you shared one of yours, time to share another one of mine.
I mean, you can do like a short one because it wouldn't go that long.
Alright, I'll think of a short one then. There was this girl. Oh, balls. You missed the important one! There was this girl I went to science camp with. We didn't know each other, but for some ungodly reason, she found me and latched onto me really hard.
What?
I don't mean in the physical sense. I mean that she went to all the same events as me and would not leave me alone. And I was like, golly, this lady sure wants to be... Ow, 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 ow. This lady sure does like me. She's all friendly and stuff to me. Wonder why that is. And of course, she just had to be in a group. They always travel in packs. And... Yeet! Hang on.
And
Hang on. Parkour. Doing something to annoy you. Woo! Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the timer to run out and just hide down here.
you know, I was gonna say, hey, look, Monster Soup does this help. And I remember that was like a few months ago.
So, yeah, I don't have any monster's teeth. And, basically, she just, you know, they just had to travel in packs. So her and two of her other friends, they kept saying to me, it's like, hey, do you like her? It's like, I don't know who you're talking about. It's like, oh, you know, the girl we're always with. And it's like, okay. I don't know. Do I? And, basically, they tried their best, and it's like, I could hear them sometimes saying, like, they're like, yeah, you should totally go for it. Yeah, he's like, totally into you. It's like, excuse me? And they even wrote on the board one day, during, like, a meeting where we're supposed to be discussing science stuff, hey, insert name here, likes you, Charles. It's like, oh, okay. Hello, I'm working. It's like, he doesn't feel the same way. It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, dick.
Did it call you?
Might be paraphrasing. I might have just added that part for comedy. But, yeah, it's like, huh. I guess she liked me and wasn't actually farting around. Well, now I feel bad. And now I'm on fire.
Okay.
Why? I have 120 health!
So how about first kiss story then? Have you had your first kiss right away? I mean, like, not your mother type of thing.
No, that'd be weird.
Did you just die? How did you die?
You see my health, right?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
So you have kissed someone before, right?
I might not actually have a memory of it, but apparently, here's another story which is kind of creepy. A lot of girls, when I was younger, would always take me to a secluded area. I don't remember what happened there, but supposedly something odd happened. Like, it was a potential thing. It was like, they're probably kissing you under there. It's like, really? I wouldn't know.
Okay.
So, it might have happened against my will and not in my memory banks.
So I'm gonna talk about my first kiss. Well, here's the thing. My memory is like...
Oh, come on with the balls.
I'm not... I'd rather not talk about that one. Because honestly, I just hope that was just a dream. Well, let me just tell you about this one. That... Okay, so... I had kids, but you know how to kids before. So,
Whoop!
one time we were like... I don't know what we were doing. We were watching a movie or playing a game. And I wanted to jump up and join. And so they ran up and, like, jump on me.
We're good.
So, I guess you could already know where this went.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Hopefully this is a dream, because I don't remember it that well. But we accidentally kissed for, like, a second, and I'm just like... No. I don't want to believe that to be true. And hopefully it isn't. But anyways, that wouldn't be my first kiss anyways, because my first kiss happened, like... I think, it definitely happened, because it couldn't have happened when until like I was like 8 or 9. That one was like old enough to walk and stuff like that. So, and talk and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. So, first kiss story anyways. So my first... Did you die?
No.
If I see you die, well...
Bullshit.
Maybe you should choose a new character, Charles.
Bite me.
So first kiss story. So at my grandmother's house, my other grandmother's house. there was always this group of friends and stuff, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm like angry at my brother and sister. When I think about it now, I'm angry at my brother and sister for being like such dicks.
I'm about to get balls, aren't I?
Huh?
I'm about to get balls, is what I'm saying. Oh, look, balls.
So yeah, they were being like really weird for their age. So basically, girl like dude, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was my fault.
They're just like, hey, kiss, kiss, kiss. My brother and his sister, they're like, kiss, and they're just like, sure. They started like kissing and stuff like that, and then they're like, hey, how would you feel if he, my younger brother, which is me, kissed her? And they're like, I don't know. And so then basically I had my first kiss there, and then the guy, you know how the guy felt? None. Felt nothing about it. So yeah, that was kind of like, I kind of wish I didn't lose my first kiss there. But then again, if that brother thing was real, I kind of glad I lost my first kiss there. And so yeah, that was my first kiss. Luckily, it was my best friend. Like, she later became my best friend in the future. But so yeah, we'll see more like childhood friend now. So.
Aha! I made it up here. There's really no point to coming up here, but I did it, and I'm happy about it.
Alright.
So, here's the thing. This one's not too terribly much of a love story, but it's a... I can, if I want to, make it a little lengthy. I'll keep it moderately lengthy. So, you remember that science camp I was talking about? Well, there was like another group of girls there, and God did I hate them. Because they were really annoying and awfully rude to me for some reason. And it's like, yeah, I don't like you. It's like, yeah, I go to the best school. A year later, my school closes down. Well, that's the year my school closed down. It's like, balls. And I go to their school and had no idea. They see me day one. It's like, I thought you went to the best school. And taunted me. It's like, yeah, whatever. Guess I had this one coming. But, wow, really? And, basically, after that, they got all buddy-buddy with me for some reason. Like, really buddy-buddy. On a day where we went outside, the schoolyard was split into, you know, girls and boys. I don't know if they did that at your school. Did they?
Not really.
And there was a girl's side and a boy's side. I always sat on the girl's side. Because I was new, I didn't know. Also, I didn't care. And it's like, they came over and it's like, you know this is the girl's side, right? And it's like, I don't care. No one's told me to move yet. Ergo, I don't have to. And the strangest thing started to happen. A lot of girls from a lot of classes just started to come over to me and create the strangest... It was like a huge group. They were all either talking to each other or talking to me. And I could see what it looked like from the outside, because I used to sit in a corner. And from the outside, it looked like there was just a mass of bodies just hanging out in a corner. And the teachers had, one day, just decided, alright, break it up, break it up. You shouldn't be over here. It's like, oh, what took you so long to tell me to not be over here? I then, at that point, just had a large amount of friends. All feminine. So that was pretty fun.
By the way, Ariana just sent me a pic. She won her like first game of Orange Juice.
Oh, really? I'm so proud of her!
That's what I'm saying!
Oh my god, dude, we gotta celebrate! Like, send her a pic of orange juice or something and tell her that we're drinking it. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Who'd she win as? QP?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess to keep the whole love story thing going, there was this, I think I might have told you this one as well. I told you, I think, a fair number of my love stories of sorts. Another one where I screwed up, essentially.
Actually, it's going to be my turn to
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
I just figured since I didn't tell, like, an actual love story, it wasn't really your turn yet. But please go on, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you something, and there's a certain someone that knows the story, and if they ever want to stream, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm not gonna mention your name yet.
No! Please continue.
So, this would probably, like, my first... I wouldn't say official day, but it was technically a day. So, because, my dad, right?
Yeah.
When I went over to a girl's house and pick her up since we were going to the movies. But it was meant to be more of a friendly thing, for the most part. Not really. I'm not gonna lie. It was not meant to be a friendly thing. So, me and her are in the back of the car the entire time on. So let me just skip to like the end part, right?
Okay.
So basically, this is what happened. We're in my dad's car. Like, I have to like point this out. We're in my dad's car. My dad is in front, in like the front seat. We're in the back seat. He barely knows this girl. He's just seen her today. The car ride home from the movie theater to her house, since we picked her up and stuff, was about like an hour or two, right?
Yeah.
For most of that time, we were just making out at the back of my dad's car. And my dad is watching this but not saying anything. He told me about this later, that people were outside looking through the car window, laughing. because we're just like smashing faces with each other for like for so long. Like, you have no idea. So, whenever my dad can, he will remind me of that story and start laughing. Afterwards, we went out to eat. We took her back home, but we went out to eat as a family, right? He told my brothers and his like wife about it, and they're all just staring at me, just like, you didn't expect you to be that kid, especially with your dad in the front. I was just like, I'm not saying anything. So yeah. How do you feel about me, Charles?
Honestly, if my mother ever heard that, I think she might think you're her kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it wasn't meant to be like an entire like makeout section, sex session. I was just like trying to kiss her and stuff. But yeah, it just ended up like that. And so yeah. If she ever somehow watched the stream, like, you probably know who you are, because I've mentioned my name.
I hope to God none of the girls that I, illuminated to ever watch this, because God, would that be an awkward conversation to have.
I mean,
some of them still know who I am and know how to talk to me. Or contact me. Oh, God.
Honestly, I can probably talk to her about it anytime. It's pretty fun.
Oh, good for you! The same doesn't apply for me! I'd be screwed!
I would say another story I heard, but
I'm not moving.
It's pretty perverted. And
oh, what?! That shouldn't count. Their attacks are up there. I was down there. That was my fault, I know. But I'm not gonna take 100% for that.
So your turn.
This is more love story than Risk of Rain. Actually, I'm gonna change the title of the stream right now, just cause.
Really? What are you gonna change it to?
What you said, Valentine's Day, and oops, July. There we go.
All right, so it's actually your turn to tell a story.
All right, let me actually.
If you want, unless you want to know all the other stuff about the date, basically, actually, I'll just add in details about it. Basically, we went around.
Yeah.
We looked at shops until the movie started. We went to a music. So here's another thing, though. My dad, right, and my little brother actually went to the movies too.
Yeah.
He picked them up later. They did not think she was my girlfriend because I didn't introduce her as such. However, during the movie, we also started. We didn't kiss like that long and had that many times.
Oh, just kill me.
But we kissed a few times during the movie, and my little brother just looking back at us, staring at us. And I was like, "Look back in front of you! Look in front of you! Don't look back at us!" And so yeah, it probably told him. And so yeah. So let's say my dad just didn't believe him because he didn't think I was that type of guy. He knew afterwards, after that car ride.
Yeah, most certainly.
So, anyways, it's your turn.
Alright. Love story from yours truly. Let's see. Guys, get away from me. Alright, so let's see. A love story. What would be a nice one to tell? Whoopsie daisies. This is like another short one from yours truly. I need more time to think of actually a long one, because I have a couple long ones. Stop with the balls! There was this girl, and she was... You remember the girls I mentioned earlier, who, for some inexplicable reason, we did not get along. But also got along for some reason. Damn it. She had her friend, and of course she got the same treatment as her other friend. Which was, you know, my apparent disdain, but not really. I learned later from her friend at science camp that she... I do believe, I heard this anyway, and I think it had to do with me, that she liked me. It's like, aw, man, kinda liked her too. It's kinda why I did that stuff, because, you know, she seemed cool.
Yeah.
That's basically it. I suppose I have another long one if you want to really even it up. No! I forbid you from killing me!
Honestly, I don't really have that much love story. If we want to get into... See, there are technically love stories, but then I would go into, like, the drama part of my love life, and I don't like talking about the drama part of my love life for the most part. I mean, I can tell you another story, but it's perverted.
I'm cool with that.
I'd rather not talk about
You
it.
call me a pervert all the time.
Do you really want me to talk about this?
No, not if you're uncomfortable, no.
I mean, it's not that I'm uncomfortable, it's just that, like, I would tell it to you honestly. It was just like, just us two. But because, like, it's...
Oh, damn it!
Because, like, it's a stream and stuff, I don't really want to put that out there. Even though I just told people I've made out with a girl behind a car, like, for an hour, I'd rather not talk about this.
That's fine, I don't mind. And I'm sure no one else minds.
Though there is something else I can say that is perverted, I guess. But it's not my story, it's a story I heard of. And I guess you wouldn't call it love in a way, but I guess you can. So, if you're fine with me saying, like, explicit language right now. If you're not, I probably shouldn't talk about it.
Like, what do you mean by explicit?
Like...
Anything off too profane, then I'm gonna have to say no.
So... Yeah, I don't think I should talk about it. I'll talk to you later about this, and if we ever can do it. We probably want to do it a separate thing. Because it's more... It's becoming like literally...
Oh, wait a minute! I didn't realize my shield was down.
You didn't... Oh, yeah. I thought you got like for a second. So, you wanted to say your love story next, though.
Alrighty then. Can't believe I didn't notice my shield was down. I'm such an idiot. Alright, so my next one. Let me think. This one takes a tad bit of thinking, so I remember all the details properly. So, in a lot of my love... Alright. That guy loved me to pieces.
Yeah, now there's a lot of things I can't talk about because C's is watching now.
So...
I don't want her to tease me about it later.
So there was a... There was this girl when I was in 8th grade. And apparently, she had a thing for me. For quite a while, which... At the time, I just wasn't paying attention to, so I never caught on quite yet. So...
Yeah.
Basically, I just sort of ignored her, and it's like treated her, you know, like I treated everybody else that year, which was, you know, not necessarily neutral, but not exactly that nice either. So basically, every day, they talked about the most profane things, so I had every reason to ignore them. It's like, oh, stop it. You're gonna do what with a carrot? Excuse me. And
So, fun fact.
yeah!
Around 6th grade, while I was still pure and innocent, people talked about, guys talk about, doing their guys' things. And you try to insult each other. We try to insult each other by saying, you do that more, and I like, you do that more. I never understood what it meant till, like, years after.
Ah.
Just fun fact. Anyways.
Don't touch me! Ow. Alright, he touched me. Alright, so, and she would do things like steal my stuff. And it's like, I know it was you. Give me back my things. And honestly, talking about it now, it's like, God, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Like, she's stealing my things, constantly... Wow, I'm alive. Constantly, like, being a tad bit of a nuisance to me. Wonder what her deal was.
And then you realize it, like, years after.
No, it's like... No, one of her friends told me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, one of our mutual friends, technically. And, they told me, it's like, yeah, she likes you, right? Really? Stupid worm.
Yo, Charles, there's so many girls who've been liking you when you were a kid, but you just, like, let it all go.
I was the dumbest and most deft person alive.
I mean, we were both, like, the dumbest person alive.
And, she liked me, and it's like, she'd do things. Like, the uniforms were skirts, and basically, they were monkey bars. She would, like, in front of me, it's like, hey, watch this! Hang upside down. And it's like, please, stop that. You shouldn't do that. And she would just do, anything, and have my attention. She would also, we did ballroom dancing that year, and I was used to it. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Ballroom dancing's fun. And, of course, she was my partner, and I guess she must have loved the Christ out of it.
Why?
Her behavior seemed a little different.
Really? Was, like, she more happy, perky, and not as mean?
I think so. It's been a while, so I can't remember her, like, expressions, but she certainly seemed happy.
I mean, I would be happy if I was dancing with a girl I like, so... Yeah. I mean, at that age, I wasn't embarrassed about me dancing, so I'm pretty happy.
Same here. It's like, oh, dancing with a girl? Big deal. I've danced with tons of girls. I even danced with, like, I didn't dance with her. I, got a picture with Miss New Jersey or something like that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm looking for down there. Anyway, but at the time, there was another girl I was kind of interested in. And I guess she must have noticed because she sort of stopped. But...
Like, talk to you, or...?
Stopped with her odd form of advances. And, there was, like, another girl. It's like, another guy asked me, hey, do you like her? And it's like, I guess I kind of do. She's alright. I don't know if she ever liked me back. But, yeah, that's the story of like, an odd sort of... not really complete love triangle. I can't remember it all. Whoopsies. Too well.
I was gonna... Oh, so... I'm gonna tell you a story about, like, a failed love confession. I'll say. So, I liked a girl during, remember that best friend I told you about?
Yeah.
So basically, we went to the same school, during our middle school years. So, 8th grade middle school year, right? I liked her. Right? So, So here's the thing. For some oddball reason, we were both chosen as like the 8th grade like class team for the science fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we did was we just made like fizzling water or something like that, bowling water. I don't know. But yeah, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell her how I felt at the end of the science fair. And it would have been probably the perfect opportunity too, because somehow we won the science fair, right? And I gave her the medal for the science fair, and we're outside and stuff and talking and stuff, and we're all like happy and chippy. But I wimped out and didn't tell her. I tell her years later, after we like about like how there was times where I actually liked her, and then she told me actually there were also times I did like you too, and I'm just like, really? And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, huh. Yeah, it's just like we liked each other at the wrong time and stuff, and so yeah. It's weird how things like happens at times, you know?
God, we were interesting kids. So, I'm trying to remember. Let me see. Can I remember this one correctly? Stay still, you. Alright, so let me think. This was a story from a while ago. There was this girl when I was and I just want to use my sister as a reference point. So they were like 3 years... Oh, really? They were 3 years older than me. And, apparently, there's this girl. And she was always super nice. And I figured she was super nice to everybody. Apparently, I learned...
Wait, pause.
Pausing.
You two are so kawaii! You can already guess it. It's the one for.
Ow.
So yeah, you can continue.
I can continue?
I was just delivering her message.
Dying.
Okay, you can continue.
Alright, so... and apparently... You know, she was nice to me, she gave me hugs and stuff. Apparently she liked me. I had no idea. Because I watched her and it's like, oh, she's super nice. My sister's lucky to have a friend like her. She's so nice. Turns out, she was nice to me because she also, she had a thing for me. So, that's it, basically.
That's it?
Yeah, basically. That's the short of it, I guess I should say. Ow.
Okay. So, see, I'm trying to think of stuff, but like I said, like, that would start leading into drama I'd rather not bring up, and then the other part's just pervert. Ugh, guys never catch on, Jesus Christ. Well, me and Charles...
Hey!
Look, we were innocent, okay? I'm sorry that...
I know, right? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry girls, like, grow up faster.
Probably why they always say guys are like children.
So...
Dude, I
swear.
I can keep going with the stories if you want. If you don't have.
We either know nothing about the border between friends and stuff like, or we fucking like you. No in between, at least with me.
I mean, how is she hearing these stories? Is she here?
Yes, she's here. She wasn't here since the beginning, so she hasn't heard some of the stuff.
Thank God.
But I'm not gonna even say it. If you want to go see it, just rewatch it. You're gonna.
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. So all I have to say is you probably want to watch it from the beginning.
Probably.
Yeah. She said sorry, but not sorry. Then whatever, then, man. I'm
gonna get electrocuted, aren't I?
gonna have to think of something. I mean,
Ow. No, you can't kill me!
What stuff I will? Oh, Valentine's Day. Nah, I told Charles, it was legit Valentine's Day, I would be cursing a lot.
Singles Awareness Day.
Whatever my ass trays. So yeah, if it was Valentine's Day, I'd be cursing a lot more.
Ow.
To be honest, I don't really like Valentine's Day.
Wait, was that a missile? Yeah,
Even my girlfriend, and I probably still wouldn't like Valentine's Day before. And I even meant it to be a day to celebrate love. I meant to celebrate a saint.
Pretty much.
So like,
oh God, they're murdering me!
Jellyfish. Yes, I am a jellyfish.
If you strike me down, I'm gonna be pissed.
I thought you were gonna say you come back stronger, but okay. So I guess I can talk about another one.
Ow! Get off the rope, numbnuts! And I fell. Suck on that! Ha ha!
I just thought of something, but I'd rather not talk about that. It's drama-based and stuff.
Alright. I mean, we could also use a bit of drama if you want. Oh, I can come up with some dramatic ones. Well, no, I guess I technically did have one, didn't I? Get away from me!
So, I'm just not gonna look at your text messages anymore because A, they're distracting, and B, yeah, they're distracting.
Get off!
So if I don't text message you after this, just to let you know, I'm just like trying to think because you're kind of distracted.
Ow!
And you better not say sorry about that either. Like, I better not hear you say I'm sorry or I'm sorry or something like that. No, I don't
yeah.
want to hear.
Do I have meat chunks?
Okay.
When did I pick up meat chunks? Well, that was close. That was not. Meat chunks. I can come up. I can say one of my stories in the interim period if you would like.
You can. You can. Yeah, you can. Okay.
All right. So, there was once upon a time when I was but a wee lad. There are imps here now. Hang on. This takes precedence. Suck on this, imps. All right. So there. Ow. Let me think. Man, this imp is distracting me! Okay, we're good. There was a time in my life where I did... It's hard to say if I liked her then, but looking back on it, it's like, I guess I kinda did. I might have told you about her. Might have even told you her name, but, her and I got along really, really well. Like, it's crazy. And, basically, for a while, though I did have my other friend, she was the only one who ever, in my grade school, I was the principal's grandson, so that also brought me some weird status.
You are the heavenly god of this.
It's not inaccurate. It's like, I had a lot of teacher friends because of it, and people always thought I was in trouble until they realized, oh, he's the principal's grandson. Which ended up making people know me, and I didn't know them. Basically, there was this girl. Her grandmother, I think it was the secretary? Or a substitute or a teacher, I don't remember. And so whenever I went after school, I went to the office, she'd always come with me. Yeah. And, basically, we would always leave the office, I think after doing all our homework, and go to the library, which was right next door. You would not see us or find us for some time. Don't remember really what happened other than us just reading books together. But apparently some more risque things happened, supposedly. My memory was never too good with these sorts of things, apparently, so I can't ever say for sure whatever really happened. But I don't know what was up with me being younger and people dragging me under tables, and those people specifically being females.
So, did you lose your V card at that point in time?
Don't make it weird, we were children! Are you? No. Are you really?
See, because I just remembered something, and I was like, I can't say anything to that, because personally, even if you are children, they could have known that stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Ow.
Not saying it should happen. I'm just saying I'm not gonna lie. There's some kids who are just like that.
Don't kill me. God dang it.
So I'm gonna tell you another story.
Ow. Protect me, Ball. Ball, I said protect me, you left me. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep, definitely gonna die. Run, you moron, run!
I'm gonna talk about another story.
Yeah.
As long as I don't name, obviously, as long as I don't name names. Okay. Even if they.
No.
So.
Nope.
I decided, I
Shit.
liked the girl, right? So what I decided to do was, basically, I wanted to impress her, right?
Get some. Yeah.
So one day, it was during the end of the school year. I decided to meet her in back to stairwell after back to stairwell after school. So yeah.
Ow.
Basically when I got to her, I was basically sweating because I was kind of running a lot. And so basically, she allowed me to lay like my head down on her lap.
Lucky.
So after that, we started talking for a while, and then and then afterwards, like at some point, we just started staring at each other. And so like we started to lean into each other, and then like she had like this thing around her neck, right?
Yeah.
So what I did was actually like grabbed it and slightly gently pushed her down, and I kissed her.
My oh my.
Yeah.
And you were curious about me and the whole table thing.
She did like me, so it was fine what I did, and we basically figured out we liked each other at that point. So it was okay. I guess. But yeah.
Stop with all the explosions!
I don't really want to go into that much detail, but yeah, that makes sense.
No!
You didn't die.
You whore!
Yes, I am a whore, but
what?
You didn't have to say it out loud.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
Hey, you are dead.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You want to move on to Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess if you die here, we can move on to Pokemon. Then, stories after Pokemon. So, not after Pokemon, but before. Well, like, when Risk of Rain ended, the love story ends.
Just had to take a sip of water.
So, honestly, I really did like that day. I really did. The person in question probably wouldn't remember it like that day. Yeah. Anyways, you can share a story yourself now.
Alrighty. Another love story from yours truly. Let me think. I don't really remember this one too terribly well, so I'm gonna need a second to think of the details. God, what was it? I can't remember Ah, Christ, I'm gonna die. Ready up your Pokemon, it's all over for me. So, alright. There was... Alright, did that way too early. There was a time where... I was all buddy-buddy with everybody in my class. Too early! You've screwed yourself, May. No, we're good. What are you looking at? Ah, bad time to let go of the controller. Really bad time. Wow, I'm alive! I'm sorry, I'm doing two things at once. My brain isn't wired like that. Or at least chooses not to be at the moment. Okay, so let me think. I don't really have any really more good ones that aren't incredibly short. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty then. Don't touch me. As a child, there was a girl I used to always be around while my dad was in the military. And, well, alright. I think the game decided not to kill me there, hence the lag. Ow! The game's decided to kill me! And basically, I didn't exactly know what a girlfriend was per se when I was a child, but it's like we were always around each other. She even got a spider off my hat. She was super nice to me. I might have actually been in Germany at this point.
You probably don't want to try again soon. Bracelet done after this.
I'm not trying again. Are you crazy? I mean, I could, and the result would still be the same. Let's be honest. Basically, and there's this girl. We used to get along. She got a spider off my hat, and I walk up to my mother and hers, I think, and it's like, "Hey, mom. Well, mommy, look at this. I got a girlfriend," and she seemed a-okay with it. I think she blushed a bit too. I was really, really, really young.
That's so kawaii.
All right, everybody, we're gonna call it here for this at least potential portion of the Valentine's Day in July stream for Risk of Rain. That is. So.
We might continue this and like it. Maybe we'll talk about like heartbreaks this time, so like love stories.
Maybe. Good night, everybody.
Good night.